Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is me, Jordan Young, back with another Certified Hood Classic. Today I am doing a follow-up to my previous episode where I spoke about thinning down my sneaker collection. If you guys haven't checked out that video, please click on the card above. Now don't worry, I'm not giving up sneaker collecting. I'm not trying to get out of the game, but I have found the process of shedding this unwanted sneaker fat quite cathartic. You see, one of the great ironies about me is that I have all of these shoes, like 150 odd pairs. But in the course of a week, I probably only really wear the same 3 pairs. Because I don't have the time nor the occasion to rock all of my sneakers regularly, it doesn't make a whole heap of sense to have so many pairs. And so having trimmed down the collection a little bit up until this point, I want to keep going. And so in today's episode, we are going to go through the sneakers that I have sold and given away so far and try to pick out a whole bunch more. Right, so let's go through these pairs one by one. The first were these, the Jordan 1 High Metallic Purple. I bought these for retail when they came out back in 2021 or whatever it was, and I sold these for like 50 quid. Next up, we have the Tom Sexual Harassment GPS in the mustard colorway. I paid retail for these, something around £100, and I think I sold these for, again, around 50 quid. The Yeezy Foam Runner Onyx, this was another retail pickup, £80. I sold these for £60. And so up until this point, we have a lot of shoes going out significantly under retail, significantly under what I paid. Next up, we have some SBs, the Albino and Prato SBs. I got these for retail, £110. I think I sold these for a little bit over retail. Actually, I was a bit cheeky with this one and sold these for, I think, 150. Next up, the eBay SBs, another retail pickup. I sold these under retail for £100. And then we have the Huff SBs, another retail pickup. I sold these, I think, for retail. I could be wrong. I might have sold them a little bit over, but I'm pretty sure I sold these for retail. Next up, we have the SB Pro Black Fog. Sold these for retail. And then this pair here, man, the International Flight 3s. This is a pair I bought a few years ago now for retail. That was like 150 odd pounds. I sold these for a bit of a steal, man. I want to say like 60 quid or something. I went ahead and sold my Amamanier Jordan 4s. This is another pair that I lost money on. I think I paid around 320 quid for these when they dropped. Obviously I paid resale, but I sold these for 280 pounds and only wore them once. Appetite for Destruction SB Dunk Lows. I paid 160 for these, sold these for like 120. Oh man, I took a huge L on these. These are the Air Jordan 2 High Unions. Retail was high on these. It was something like 200 pounds. I ended up selling these for about half of that, 120 pounds. The SB Dunk Low Sea Crystals, I think I pretty much broke even with these. I paid 160 for these a couple of years ago. I think I sold these for 150. The Run the Jewel SB Dunk Lows, I bought these for retail, sold these for retail. Then we have the giveaways. I gave away the Bordeaux 7s. I also gave away the Jordan 14 Forest Greens. These were a little bit dilapidated. The 14s needed re-gluing. So did the Bordeaux's. And at this point, man, I'm like cooking. I'm like selling and giving all these shoes away. I'm freeing up all this space. I'm getting in all this money, although I've obviously lost a lot of money in selling all these shoes, but it just feels good to be getting rid of all these shoes that I'm not wearing and I'm not gonna wear. Starting to rearrange my sneaker display, putting shoes on display that I hadn't previously been able to. And so next we have the SB Dunk Low Paisleys. These I got for retail, 110 pounds, sold these for 150. The Fly Streetwear SBs, I do like these, but I have a couple of other blue SBs, and so these I got for retail 110, sold these for 160. And the most recent sale I got were for my Air Jordan 1 High Shattered backboards. Haven't worn these in a couple of years and just thought, do you know what, let me post them and see if anyone wants them for a bit of a steal price. Sold these for 380 quid. And so that is where we are. I've been able to offload all of these pairs in the past week or two, but I still have a whole bunch of other shoes that I just can't move. Take for example these Nike PG3 NASAs. I can't even get rid of these for 60 quid. These women's Air Jordan 2 Lows from 2005. No one wants these for 45 quid. These pawn shop dunks, which I've obviously customized. Nobody wants them for like 45 quid. What's going on? I've also tried to sell the Air Jordan 3 Dark Iris for £150, which is like 30 or 40 under retail, and these are brand new. And so even though I feel like I'm throwing out a lot of massive steals on a lot of these pairs, people still don't want them. I've gotten to the point now where I'm looking at my collection and I'm really thinking, is this a shoe that I can see myself wearing? Is this a shoe that I really love? And if the answer to both of those questions is no, I'm now starting to become a lot more cutthroat about what I'm selecting, to the point where I am thinking about getting rid of my bin 5s, because these are brand new. I've basically just tried them on once. Beautiful shoe, it's a piece of history at this point, but I don't really see myself wearing them, and so I'm going to probably list these on an app. I'm also thinking of getting rid of my Dornbeckers as well, just because they are so uncomfortable. The Miros as well, I'm kind of on the fence about these because I just love the shoe, love the artist, but truth be told, these actually need a little bit of a re-glue, so I'm thinking of selling these to someone who can maybe restore them professionally. Union 1s, thinking about getting rid of these just because they're not my optimum size, and whilst these are still in really good condition, I can probably still get a little bit of value out of them. My Louis Vuitton Kanye shoes. These at this point are really in the collection just because of how significant they are in the Kanye design catalog. I don't know, I might not sell these, to be honest. I'll probably keep these. I have a few other pairs as well that I'll be going back into the loft to check out and bring down and then list. Again, if you guys want to stay abreast of any of the stuff that I'm listing and selling, and you are in the UK or you are willing to pay the fees and the postage and the customs over in the US or internationally, make sure you are following me over on IG, because that is where I'm listing all of these steals. I guess my goal with this sneaker clear outs is to really just clear out a whole bunch of space and free up some cash, because there are going to be a whole bunch of cool sneakers coming out from next month that I'm going to need to make space for. And now that I've gone through this process, I can say that I've made space for them and I'll have money to pay for them. And so you could maybe treat this as a little bit of a lesson for some of you guys out there that are looking to buy some shoes or add to your collection. A good way to go about clearing the space and raising the funds is to look into your collection and pick out bits and pieces that you're not wearing, you don't see yourself wearing, and sell them off and recoup the cash and then reinvest it. And so there we go. There is a cheeky little updates on my sneaker clear out. As I said, it's been very fun. It's been very therapeutic. It's been quite effective, and the number of positive responses I've had from people that have bought from me, thanking me for the good steals, has also been very reassuring. Don't forget to follow me over on IG, and don't forget to like the video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care for now, and peace.